Hey guys, my name's Kallu. I'm the CEO and founder of GrowFactor, and welcome to my channel.
Turn a 10-piece to a 20 quick. I got money busting out the money clip. Make a call and hit another lick. Someone get the money counter, I can keep on thumbing it. Turn a 10-piece to a 20 quick. I got money busting out the money clip. Make a call and hit another lick. Someone get the money counter, I can keep on thumbing it. Eyes on the money, my brothers got my back.
So in this channel, I want to help you if you're in the health and fitness industry or a wellness entrepreneur with your business. But I'm also massively into fitness. On that note, we're about to go to Elite Fitness in Redditch to hit chest and arms. So if you join me and hit subscribe, my channel is going to be a mixture of workouts with some of my clients such as Ryan Terry, Callum Rystrick, Ben Bray and more, and business tips and advice from me. So I've been working for 11 years, I'm a chartered accountant, I specialize in helping health and fitness entrepreneurs scale their business and maximize their profit potential, and the content in my channel is going to be all geared around that. Right, so unfortunately guys, I'm not sponsored at the moment, so I have to pay for all this shit myself, but I'm going to tell you what I take. So pre-workout, I'm taking JP's pre-pump and the Pro Prepare, primarily because this Pro Prepare is awesome, but it tastes disgusting. So this one is for taste. Secondly, in workout, I've got Performance Fuel, which is basically dextrin, creatine, and EAAs. And then post-workout, I'm having whey, I'm having cream of rice, and then I put this in a blender with 100 grams of berries, a banana, 200 grams of banana, whisk it all up, and I put it in one of these Yeti bottles, which are awesome if you don't have one, keeps it freezing cold. Chuck that all straight in the car. I will get this mixed up in a sec, and then I'm ready to go to the gym. First exercise of the day, guys, is incline Smith machine. I've got this band set up on here so that it equalizes the force curve. I think I've got that right, but basically feels linear all the way through. And just 2 sets. Because I'm competing in the naturals, my volume is lower so that I can recover, and also I'm an old git now, so I can't take as much recovery time. So 2 sets pretty much per exercise, and you'll see how much I do throughout the session. It's the same with business and training, to be fair. Every single little bit gets recorded, and if you're tracking your data and making incremental improvements every single week, even if they're tiny, eventually you'll reach your goals. But data tracking is the key. You can see my coach, Callum, also known as Pro Coach, has me setting up every single machine slightly differently, but he has his science, and I picked him as my coach because he is the best, in my opinion. So I trust what he says, I set things up, they feel great, and I go. So I do record everything, but 9 times out of 10 I forget my pen, so I'm writing everything down on my phone. Next up, we've got the lying hammer strength chest press. What I love about training with Cal, and what I try and replicate with my clients, is detail. So he'll give me the exercise, but he'll give me detailed notes on how to execute that exercise, which is the same in business really. We'll give our clients strategies to grow revenue, or increase profit, or increase cash flow, but then give them the detail and give them the rituals to follow each day, each week to make that happen. Like, I know some people are intuitive when it comes to their training, but I have no idea how you'd remember what you did. If I didn't have my pad, I'd be done for, right? So I know that I've only done a 10 kilo PB. I also know that's 10%, which is significant. And I've basically got an 18-month off season until I plan to compete. So those kind of gains every single week will be massive for me in the long term. Dreading now all the comments from my coach with all the poor form when he watches the video. But I generally train on my own, so it's easy to creep into bad practices. So it's good to have some accountability for other people watching you. I actually travel an hour a day to this gym because it's awesome, and I have got David Lloyd at home that has everything I pretty much need for my program, but it's the atmosphere and the intensity. You can see people are training hard, people are competing, the pictures on the walls, and that's what you need. But you know what? I stopped doing that because I thought that it was wasting an hour of my day, and I went straight back into doing an extra hour's work, and I realized that if you want to make that shift from business operator to owner, you need to have enough time to do clear thinking. So just having that hour in the car, listening to an audiobook, listening to a podcast or whatever, I end up getting home and having 5, 10, 15 great ideas for my business that I can write down. So if one tip for you from my training experience, if you're a business owner looking to go from operator to owner, work less, not more. Work less. Have that thinking time where you literally do nothing but sit and think with a pen and a journal every single day. Ooh, 2 rep PB, nice. So I went up and trained with my client, Ryan Terry, a few weeks ago. And you'll see me training, I train to failure. But that guy's a monster. I trained shoulders with him. If you've ever seen him train, if you haven't, go and check out one of his recent videos on YouTube. And I could literally not lift my arms for about 5 days afterwards. And to me, train with that intensity, fair play, but if I did that, my body would be broken within 3 or 4 weeks. It's the worst bit if you love to train. I don't know what you do, guys, when you're training and you sit and you have rest, but I just feel like I want to start my next set straight away. But I don't want to go on Instagram. I ban my phone from social media. I stick it on airplane mode. You know, one of the biggest things, I read a book, or I'm reading a book at the moment by Dr. Rangan Chatterjee on Happy Mind, Happy Life. And the most insightful chapter so far was treat your phone like it's a friend. If a friend was constantly interrupting you all the time, nag, 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 you probably defriend them, right? So why do you let your phone follow you around all day long? And in the workout, I see so many people in the gym, rest period, phone, Instagram, done. Just stop it. Just concentrate on what you're doing. So here, we're going to do a short episode of what's in your gym bag. You'll be amazed. Green band. Forgotten what this is called. It attaches things to things. Blue band. Now these, secret weapon if you're training back. If you know, you know. Oh. This is my training clothes from last session. Wonder where they got to. Elbow wraps. This is something that I saw on AJ Morris's channel. Seatbelt. Yeah. Strap yourself in. It's a game changer. Handles, just in case you don't want to touch handles that other people have been touching. Carabiner. These are for blood flow restriction. And as you can see, I still haven't got to the thing that I actually want, which is the cuffs for the shoulders, lateral raises. Some more gym stuff. Small laterals, big cuffs. Shout out to Josh Bridgman from 1MR. These are the absolute nuts. And knee wraps. And there we are. Finally, we get to what we're looking for, the magic 1MR cuff. What's in your gym bag? One thing I'd say about coaching when it applies to business and training, I would have never thought to do this exercise. I would have never thought to do this tempo. I would have never thought to use these cuffs. It's the same thing in business. If you've got a health and fitness business, there's probably loads of stuff that you're not doing right and loads of stuff you are doing right. So why would you try and bang your head against the wall for the next 10 years when you could go and get a coach or go and get some advice from someone that's already been there and done it? And the most important thing with the rise of all these money mentors online and these coaches is, can they prove that they've done it? Do they have a successful business that's higher than where you want to get to? Or do they have case studies of where they've done it with clients? Otherwise it's all just talk, and talk, as you know, is cheap. It's true, man, there's so many money mentors online. It's really starting to piss me off. They got no qualification whatsoever. You watch some of their reels as a chartered accountant, and some of the advice that they're giving is just basic bullshit. It is just basic bullshit. And people are paying thousands and thousands of pounds a month to be in these masterminds. And honestly, these guys are like modern day con artists, in my opinion. You shouldn't be getting financial advice off anyone that's not a qualified accountant. End of. End of story. It's fine to give strategic advice, but also ask your coach, let me see your bank account, let me see your profit and loss account, so that they can prove whether they actually have done it themselves. 9 times out of 10, they're not going to show it to you, right? It all looks glamorous on Instagram, but what's the reality of how successful their business actually is? Anyway, rant over. Let's be positive. Let's get back to positive vibes. I just don't want people being taken for a ride, which is one of the reasons I'm starting this channel, to give good quality business advice for free. Yeah, I mean, mindset is everything. One thing that really helps me with mindset is my logbook, right? So I know on this exercise, I did this particular weight and this many reps. So even if I beat it by 1 rep, that's what's in my mind. I have to do it. I will not walk away from a workout, even if it's 1 rep, 1 exercise in the whole workout where I made progress, and I'll focus on that progress. So you can do the same thing in business. If you know, okay, I put out this many pieces of quality content, I get this many comments and likes, directly translates to this many new clients. Start setting targets every day for the content you produce, or the stories you produce, or the phone calls you make, or the sales call you make. Work out what those drivers are for you, of your business growth, and set daily targets. And then just try and incrementally increase them over time. So logbooks for me, massive. As I said, otherwise, I would literally forget what exercise I was doing on that day. So that for me, they're a must. you asked me a question earlier, why do you guys only work in the health and fitness industry? And honestly, that's probably another reason why I wanted to start this YouTube channel. I'm a chartered accountant. I mean, I might even get kicked out of the chartered accountancy for swearing and being on YouTube because they're so old-fashioned. You didn't even used to be able to run adverts. You had to get your chartered accountancy, find a physical location, put your sign outside and just wait for clients to come. That's what it was like. We weren't allowed to advertise. So we'll see what happens. But I have been in love with bodybuilding for 25 years, since I won the British Natural Junior Bodybuilding Championship when I was 17. Now I'm 39. So this channel is a bit about business, but also a bit about my journey to compete in the Masters next year, which will be a 20-year gap from when I competed before. So my goal is to win the British Championships, the Masters. And I'd rather be authentic on here and just be myself rather than trying to be professional. And so if that gets me in trouble, it gets me in trouble. But on this channel, in this series, I'm just going to be myself and air my views. Those are only my views. And hopefully it helps some of you guys. Some of the advice that I can give are the lessons that I've had over the last 11 years. And hopefully it helps you not make the same mistakes. Oh, my son actually said to me this morning, Daddy, he's only 7, if you're doing a YouTube video today, is that what you're wearing? I was like, what's the matter with it, Caleb? So you've still got your pants on? I was like, no, they're shorts, they're shorts. He's like, your t-shirt's too big for you, you've got pants on, and your socks are sticking out of your shoes. So I was like, thanks mate. 7-year-olds will really bring you back down to earth. To Kallu, one of my ultimate heroes is Dorian Yates, even though he's not a natural bodybuilder, but there you go. And he's an absolute legend now, speaks about mindfulness, meditation, CBD oil, all of that stuff. And I want to fit in at least one exercise that he's famous for, so here we go, the Dorian curl. I've also got a lat pull down on a different one as well. But I'm not sure if it'll give me 22-inch biceps, but here's hoping. This video is going to make me wish I had Botox and whiten my teeth. I know it. When you got clients like Ben Bray and you have to go and train with them and work out with them and be on the same video as them, if you don't know who he is, go and look him up. You definitely get a bit of self-conscious inferiority complex. The man is very attractive. But there you go. So we just capped off chest and arms, awesome session. Actually PB'd every exercise, which was great. We're about 2 minutes from home now. Just had the 25-minute drive back from Elite in Redditch back to Solihull. Gonna go back, have the next meal on my plan, have a fresh change of clothes. The first one, I'll take it, because whenever you open a new bag of beans, it's always wrong. It's either over expressed or under expressed, and you have to change the grind. So I'll take the hit and then you can have the good one.
Sure, appreciate that.
So my name's Simon Kallu, and I've been running a company called GrowFactor for over 11 years. And we help business owners within the health and fitness industry to maximize their profit potential, to really earn the money that they deserve for all the hard work that they're putting into their businesses. So we're a chartered accountancy practice, so we primarily achieve that 3 ways. We help our clients master their finances. We help minimize their tax bill, so they're paying the minimum amount of tax legally possible. And we help give them strategic advice, coaching if you will, so that they're not kind of banging their head against the wall and trying to work everything out themselves. We give them a roadmap from where they're at now to where they want to be and guide them through those strategic actions. Yeah, so I think if you adjust your pricing up by 20%, that'll get you back to capacity. But if we drop those expenses down that we spoke about, by the end of the year, your cash flow is going to end up tripling. And if we put that tax planning arrangement in place that we spoke about, that's going to save you £57,000 of tax over the next 2 years. So we're good to go. Let me know what you think about those actions and I can get my team to put them in place. So I started my channel for 2 reasons. One is to document my bodybuilding journey. So I've recently been inspired by my clients. I've got lots of bodybuilding clients. I used to bodybuild. 20 years ago I competed and won the Junior Natural British Championships. I've been out of bodybuilding for 20 years, and for some reason I woke up one day and decided I want to compete in the Masters when I'm 40 next year, and I want to win the British Championships. So I've set myself that goal, effectively playing 20-year catch-up on some of the guys that have been training day in, day out for 20 years. But I like big goals, I like challenges. And so this channel will document my journey from where I'm at now, just starting out on my training journey, right through to my competition day, and see what results I actually achieve. The second main thing is that at GrowFactor, we have some really great clients, but not everyone's in the position to afford our services, or not everyone's in the position to work with us at this stage. But I want to help give people in the health and fitness industry that want to grow their business advice. I want to cut through all the BS and glamorous posts that are on Instagram from money mentors and coaches that, to be honest, are starting to annoy me. I want to give you real world advice that can help you grow your business so you can work less, you can impact more people, you can make more money, but you can actually have more freedom and more fun along the way.